Hello, hello, Crafty Crandall here, and today I want to talk about goals. Goals for the new year. 2021 is upon us, and I am so excited to see where it takes us. I also want to discuss where I achieved on my 2020 goals and just kind of touch upon my various book and art related goals in addition to goals for this channel. Now, if you are only here for one of those two topics, like you don't care about art videos, you're here for the book content or vice versa, then I have listed for you down below in the comments timestamps that will tell you where I am talking about book related goals and where I am talking about art related goals in case you want to skip ahead or jump wherever you need to go in the video to hear what you're interested in. With that being said, I also wanted to just ask if you are a new subscriber of mine, as I've gotten a few lately, which content you're here for. So was it an art related video that made you find my channel, or was it a book related one? I tend to find that my art related videos do better as far as views, but I want to ask the audience so that I know and can cater to you as my audience, although I am just doing this for fun and for me. So ultimately I'm going to make content that I'm excited about, but I would love to hear from you and would be interested to know what brought you here. Without any further ado, let's jump into some goals, shall we? So as far as book related goals are concerned, in 2020 I had the goal to read 25 books. And that was basically my only goal. It was my first year using Goodreads to track my reading, and was really my first year kind of jumping into being more cognizant and aware of what I was reading and just trying to make it a more well thought out part of my life instead of just something that I do before bed each night. So it was a way to ease into setting a goal for reading without really putting much pressure on myself to get it done. I'm happy to report that I read a whopping 29 books and have started a 30th book. I might finish that book before the new year, so it might be 30, it might not. But at the time of filming this, I have read 29.25 books in total this year. I am very excited to state that I finished or caught up with 6 series in 2020. I started and finished 5 of those 6 series within the year, so that was very exciting. And I read from 10 new authors that I had never read from previously this year, which was very exciting as well. I discovered some phenomenal new authors, and I am very excited with how my reading year went overall. As far as book-related goals go for 2021, this year I would like to up the ante since I was able to complete 30 books this year, or close enough. I would like to set my goal for 2021 to be 30 books, and we'll see if I can surpass that, meet that, or, if I don't, I don't. It's not that big of a deal to me, honestly. Like, I read for fun. I'm not reading for like the purpose of reading a bunch of books. The books will be the length that they are. I don't like read small books to try to up that goal or anything. So 30 books would be a good place for me. I would also like to, again, finish all of the series that I start in 2021. So if I start a new series and it's a series that already has all of its books out, then I would like to finish that series. I think I did a great job of that this year, and I want to continue that momentum because it really made reading fun. Like, just continuing on in a series right away, not waiting for it to come out or that sort of thing. Now, there were 2 series where I did have to wait for a new release to come out. Happily, they did both come out this year, though, so basically, I'm all caught up with all of the series that I have in progress, with the exception of the book that I just started, which is the one that I'm about a quarter of the way through, which is Foundryside. So Foundryside will likely be a series that I will continue into the new year based on how it's going thus far. And so that book will be one of the books that I plan on reading. I think the book is called Shorefall. I could be totally wrong though, because I haven't actually looked it up, but I will be reading that book, the continuation of that series, in 2021. The last goal that I have for book-related goals in 2021 is that I want at least 5 of the books that I read to be over 500 pages. Now, I believe that I accomplished that this year in that I read a lot of like rather large Pierce Brown books and a couple of other larger books. I know that Iona, the part that I at least finished, was over 500 pages, so not hard to hit. I just wanted to spell it out in writing so that I'm like aware of it and I actually put that into my like wrap up for the year, that I achieved that next year if I did. One of the books that I plan on reading this year is The Priority of the Orange Tree, which is a large book. So I already know that I'm going to be trying to tackle one that is over 500 pages. So hopefully that goal shouldn't be too difficult to achieve. That's all of my reading goals for 2021. I would love to hear yours down in the comments below. If you're interested in my art-related goals, then you can stick around. Otherwise, it was great to have you here. Let me know down below in the comments, again, if you are here for my reading content, and that will just help me continue to put out content that you enjoy. Thank you so much. Here are my art-related goals for 2021. My art goals for 2020 were to complete 60 paintings. Now, I interpret that for my own personal goals as any type of painting that I do, be that in my sketchbook or like a full finished piece. And that was really the only art goal that I set for myself in 2020. And I achieved it. I painted 70 paintings in the year of 2020, and I am very content with that. I think that's a decent amount, and you know, that's at least one painting per week, which is pretty much what I strive for on a generalized basis. So I think that that was good. Now, I will say that I have restructured some of my art goals for 2021 to be more accommodating of actual artistic improvement and kind of really delving into some things that I don't normally paint, or you know, just finishing pieces that are maybe a little bit more difficult or technically savvy that take a little bit longer. So I'm not really striving for quantity in 2021. Instead, I'm going to be striving for quality. Truly, I guess it boils down to quality. I want to improve my art this year, and I want to improve it in a couple of different ways. So my first art goal of 2021 is to make 5 finished pieces. Now, what I classify as a finished piece is probably different than what everyone else classifies as a finished piece. So this is, to me, meaning a piece that takes more than one day to complete, is on a separate piece of paper from a sketchbook, and is meant to either be displayed or otherwise, like, I don't want to say memorialized, but like put into a portfolio or something that I want to upload to my website portfolio, anything of that nature. This year in 2020, I did complete 5 what I would consider to be finished pieces. 2 of them are hanging up on my wall, and a couple of them are either things that I gave to people or things that I put in my portfolio at home. So I did achieve that this year, but I want to up the ante. I want to make them more complex, I want the subjects to be different, and I want to just improve my artwork. Now, as far as my sketchbooks go, things that I want to be working on are actually twofold. So first, I want to get better with gouache. I think that I made some leaps and bounds in 2020 with gouache, and I have really enjoyed the medium a ton. I actually received for Christmas some acrylic gouache, so I'm very excited to both review that on my channel and try it out, get used to it, and hopefully improve my gouache skills with that. I also want to improve my portraits as far as paintings go. So I am not very good at painting skin tones. I've worked on that so much in 2020, and I want to continue beating that one so that I can actually get better. I want to force myself to improve by just doing more of them. I try to do a few portraits, you know, interspersed within my other pieces. I do love doing landscapes, and so, you know, a lot of times I'm not really doing much portrait art until I like sit down and focus on it. And so I want to make that a forefront of my focus for 2021. I plan on doing a couple of fun challenges with this, both for videos and just for personal exploration into, you know, painting portraits with the mediums that I use. And so I think this will be just an exciting goal and a good like push in the right direction. Those are all of my art related goals for 2021. I would love to hear what yours are down below in the comments. And again, if you are a new subscriber here, thank you so much. Let me know in the comments that you are here for my art related content, and that will just help me know to create more of it. As far as my YouTube channel is concerned, I would still like to put out at least one video per week throughout 2021. And I'd like to continue alternating between book and art related topics, although like I said in the beginning of the video, my art related videos do tend to do a little bit better as far as that is concerned. So if I can try to put more of a focus into my art related videos and then make the book related videos, which are way easier to film and way easier to edit, kind of on an alternate day for my art videos, I think that would also be something to consider. That said, I don't have time for, you know, the moon and back, so I will do what I can to just kind of perpetuate this channel further. I am enjoying posting content onto YouTube. I am enjoying kind of generating a conversation about art and book related topics here, and I hope that you are all enjoying it. Hopefully I can improve on my editing in 2021. That is something that I will strive for. It takes me a while to edit my videos, and as you've probably seen if you've watched any of my videos, that the editing is not spectacular. So that is definitely a goal of 2021, is to get better at using my editing software and just kind of understanding how to tell a story with editing. So many content creators on YouTube do an amazing job like telling a story or using their edits to really enhance what they're saying, and I'd like to get better at that if I can, just through creating new videos for YouTube in 2021. And there you have it. There are my art, book, and YouTube related goals for 2021. And finally with that, I think that brings our video to a close. Thank you so much for watching my 2021 goals. Again, I'd love to hear yours down in the comments below. Please like this video if you liked it, and feel free to subscribe to my channel if you aren't already. Thank you guys so much. See you next time. Bye!